What's up, everybody? Old School NYC Gamer here once again, and I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff I got over at Digital Press and talk about a couple other things. But first off, I just want to show you a couple of things I got from the wife. And first off, as you can see here, it is a Space Invaders beanie, or it's wearing your head, especially when it's freaking cold out there like it is now in New York. And of course, this had like the little tied pigtails, but I cut those off because don't really need them. I just need them for my head, not to tie it around my whole freaking head. But that's really cool. And of course, my wife, knowing that I was old school NES head, she had to get me this, and I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't know when. And it's the Classically Trained T-shirt, as you can see right there. Thank you very much, wifey. So those are two things I got from her. And let's see, a couple of Digital Press things I got. Now, of course, over at Nava, it was a great, great time. I want to thank Joe and the staff there once again. It was a really, really awesome time there that I had. Definitely a lot of stuff was going down with the Crash of 83 theme. I came in second in the Mario Brothers tournament. I actually will show you a little bit of that maybe in the next couple of days if I could get the footage right. I'll let you know about that when it comes down to it. Anyway, grabbed a couple of things now, of course. Not only can you buy and trade your games into Digital Press, during the NAVA events, they actually welcome other people if you want to sell your stuff, your retro gaming items, whether it be games, arcade sticks, so on. You could actually bring them and sell them there on the spot. And they're very cool about that, which is, a very good change of pace compared to some of the other stores that, aren't as welcome to doing that. Now, of course, one of the things one of the vendors had there actually was a Dreamcast AV cord, which I need for my backup Dreamcast, which down the line I'll explain why I had this. And I got that for $3. And for $3 too, I got a Cannon Fodder for the Game Boy Color. Tested it and it does work. This is definitely an awesome game if you play this on the Sega Mega Drive or the Amiga 500. So I want to see what the translation would be here for the Game Boy Color. I'm just curious about that. Okay, next off, there's a couple of little show items I wanted to get for the game room. And first off here is from the Hot Wheels collection. I know quite a few gamers have been collecting this, and that is, this one here is the GMC Motorhome, or can't think of it right now. It escapes me, but Motorhome. Anyway, there's actually 6 to collect, so I actually did see quite a good deal on eBay, and I'm actually going to get those there. Probably either going to give this one away or just keep it for the hell of it. But definitely just the fact that these are Atari based, and me being a big Atari head, I had to get this. And next off, this definitely I wanted to get. Half of me wants to play this, the other half is definitely doesn't want to open it, and that is a Space Invaders little handheld. Now you're thinking, oh, it's just like one of those little crappy LCD ones, but this was licensed by Taito, which is I believe so. Well, Taito did give out the license for this. And the cool thing is, I'll show you, I don't know if you can see it, but if you can see right here, this is actually the LCD display. It actually is very accurate to Space Invaders, the original arcade game. So this is definitely cool. And yeah, I mean, like I said, you can't beat that. I believe it was 15. And they actually have one for Breakout and for Centipede, which I'm still kind of on the fence on getting either or. So, it depends on how I want to do it, but, this one I had to get for the game room. So, next off, people, let me just gather these up real quick. Now, thanks to a fellow gamer who was over at Digital Press, his name is Bob Gnarly. He's actually a artistic and creative designer. He does graphics for YouTube and your website or whatever. So, I'm definitely going to be hitting him up, and he definitely did give me a good deal. I'll tell you exactly what happened afterwards. After this, he had, and I mean, literally had dozens upon dozens of Famicom and Super Famicom games, and quite a few other things. So I was going through them and I asked him how much, and he said $4 a title, and I was like, $4? And hey, I couldn't say no. And I, of course, I want to get games that I want to play, not just have them unless I know they're going to be like, $1 million. And of course, some gamers aren't going to do that. They're going to keep the more valuable games to themselves. Anyway, so I got this whole stack of Famicom games. All together, I got them for $20. So you can't beat that. So first off here, people, is Xevious. And you can see, this is one of the few Famicom games that actually has the spine, too, which I'm surprised. Okay, and of course I do have both of these for the NES, but not for the Famicom, so I just wanted to get them just for the hell of it. I know they're exactly the same versions in this Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 3. Now these, I believe, these next three games I don't have for either system, so I said, hell, get it for the Famicom. And first off here is Dr. Mario. Yes, it just dropped. And Yoshi's Cookie. And one I wanted to get, and believe it or not, I know it commands quite a price on eBay or just for collectors now, going $20 and up. So just to have it on the Famicom is actually not a bad thing. And that is Popeye. So there you go. So that was all the stuff I got from Digital Press. And, definitely, it was a very good time. I do once again want to thank Joe and the staff there. It was really, really awesome. It was one of the best navs I have been to so far. Within, I would say, even so far within the year and a half I've gone to Digital Press, had to have been the best one, hands down. And of course, when I saw all those Famicom games, he had Super Mario Land for the Famicom, or for the Super Famicom. And of course, I actually didn't pay attention to it, and one of the other employees at Digital Press, he bought the majority of the Famicom games, and he caught me slipping on that one, so go figure. But later on in the night, as I was leaving, another fellow there at the Nava event actually had a Tekken 4, I believe it was Tekken 4, or a Tekken arcade stick for the Xbox 360 with the game, was a whole bundle. He was only asking $25 for it, and as I was getting ready to make the deal, another guy kind of caught me slipping, and he got it for a few dollars less. And what was the killer about that was he actually had a Street Fighter arcade stick at last month's NAVA, which I didn't attend. So not only I got caught slipping 3 times in 2 months, go figure. But whatever. Anyway, so in closing, people, I did want to get a little serious here, and I know it's all over YouTube, especially within the gaming community. Justin Carmichael, also known as Juwario, he passed away last week due to unforeseen circumstances. Honestly, I know a lot of you know the reason why. I don't want to really talk about it here. But, it's very sad in one way. I mean, I never knew the person. I did see a lot of his content on RetroWare TV and on the Video Game Years. So, I mean, it really sucks for his family and for his wife. May he rest in peace. But what I can say to you out there, guys and gals, really, if you have any problems, definitely, there are people who do care. There are friends and family, who will try to help you as best as possible. Hopefully, if you think your situation is that bad, trust me, they could be a lot worse in the world. People are suffering worse than what you may be going through. And all I can really say is live your life to the fullest. Not like it's your last day, but to the fullest. Enjoy every day as much as possible, because there's always a lot of good things out there. There's definitely more positives than negatives in the world. That's all I could say. So anyway, people, in closing, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers, especially all of my new subscribers who have been checking out my content the last few weeks. And, I almost forgot one last thing. At the end of the month, people, and there's, I believe, about 3 or 4 days left, and I'm going to leave the annotations down at the bottom for the Grand Theft Auto 4 PC game. And this is a giveaway. So, for all that information, please check out the annotation. I'll also leave the links down at the bottom. And like I said, if you have a good gaming PC, I do recommend this. All that information, like I said, is at the video below. So that's about it, everybody. Thank you for watching. Feel free to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, DailyMotion. And that's about it. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and take care. Cheers.